Hello again, this is Julian Strauss with Sanatio Strauss, www.CannabisOils.ca. I wanted to do one more quick little video. Here we are in Canada. And I'm in Saskatchewan. And as I just said in my last video, that what I'm looking for is like-minded people. I've mentioned this a few times, because there's a hell of an uphill battle that we've got to fight here together to maintain our access to healthcare, fundamental, maintaining the Bill of Rights and the Canadian Constitution, and making sure that access is and that these rights are not abridged or abrogated in any way, shape, or form. And I sit back in my community and I think to myself, well, who can I reach out to? Who is there in my immediate vicinity with an understanding of the things that I'm talking about, with an understanding of a traditional medicine basket, with an understanding of sovereignty, of self-determination? What communities around me can I reach out to that understand that government is force? And whether you want to agree with that, whether you want to argue with me, I don't mean to be a prick here, but you can't, right? I mean, even Obama, I believe that's his quote. Government is force. Government is force, right? So, who in my community can I reach out to? Who in our communities can we all reach out to? And I keep coming back to the same answer every time I ask it. And I've begun building those bridges in my community, and I've begun reaching out to this community. And that community is traditional Canadians, right? Real Canadians. Canadians that have been here since a landmass shifted. The Aboriginals, and I hate that word. Anytime you put the word "ab" in front of a word, you have to understand that there's some mind control and some twisted shit going on. But original Canadians, Indians. There are probably a dozen reserves within 100 miles of us here in the Yorkton area, and we need to start reaching out to all of them. If there are any Canadian Aboriginals, I've got to find a new word to use. I really dislike that word, Aboriginal. I guess if there are any Canadian Indians in and around the Yorkton area, with an understanding of sovereignty and self-determination, with an understanding of what a traditional medicine basket herb is, with an understanding of the rights we all have in our community to treat our sick, our injured, our most vulnerable members with every available means we have. I would like you to comment, post, look me up. I mean, you go to my website and my home phone number's on there. You can contact me through jcdstrauss@hotmail.ca, through julian@CannabisOils.ca. You can contact me by phone. What we're looking for is an intelligent and informed and articulate native leaders in our area to sit down and have a conversation, and to start the conversation, to start building some bridges. If you look at the holistic and the wellness community in the area, and if you look at science, and if you look at the research, and when we start to understand the value of a grounded body, the value of a grounded spirit, and what access we have in our communities to currently existing facilities to help mediate that and to help find those paths, that falls to our native leaders in Canada. The opportunities economically, socially, the opportunities in healthcare, the opportunities in community development are endless with traditional medicine basket herbs in Canada. The opportunities to do things like put together a multidiscipline healing centers. These are all opportunities that have not been looked at, that have not been explored. I know that there's private-public partnerships, meaning that a lot of the reserves have taken grant money from the federal government to build facilities. And what did you learn when you did that? You learned that you lost control of every major aspect of your project. Anytime you deal with this bureaucracy, anytime you deal with these regulatory you know, labyrinths that are designed to keep you locked inside and away from anything that matters, and has ended in heartbreak. So what we're looking for is informed and intelligent leaders in our native communities that understand the potential and understand the lack of current systems in place in which to build these bridges and to build these healing centers, and what we can do for our communities by taking back the rights that really never left us. We just sort of looked the other way and gave them away. So again, this is Julian Strauss with Sanatio Strauss, looking for Native Canadian leaders in Canada to reach out and contact us through obviously Sanatio Strauss or CannabisOils.ca or Julian at Cannabis Oils, jcdstrauss@hotmail.com. Again, thank you very much, and that is it for the day. I'm all done. Take care. Bye-bye.